Good morning, students. Last time we had done up to coke. We had started with lesson 5, coal and petroleum, and we had finished up to coke, right? We had seen the formation of coal. Now let us start with coke. What is coke? It is a tough, porous, and black substance. It is an almost pure form of carbon. Coke is used in manufacture of steel and in the extraction of many metals. Coke is something which is being used in extraction of many metals in different industries. So it is a very important substance. So underline these points, that it is used in the manufacture of steel and the extraction of several other metals. Now let us move on to coal tar. What is coal tar? Coal tar is a black thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is वो आप उसको डांबर भी बोलते हो. It is a thick liquid with unpleasant smell. It is black in color. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. 200 substances. Products obtained from coal tar are used as starting materials for manufacturing various substances used in everyday life in industries like synthetic drugs, dyes, explosives, perfumes, plastics, paints, and photographic materials, roofing materials, etc. Interestingly, naphthalene balls used to repel moths and other insects are also obtained from coal tar. Naphthalene balls are those which are used in toilets for repelling insects like cockroaches and all. Now let us study about bitumen. These days, bitumen, a petroleum product, is used in place of coal tar for metalling the roads, right? So bitumen is used for making roads nowadays. Then further, coal gas. What is coal gas? Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. Underline this. What is coal gas? Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. It is used as fuel in many industries situated near the coal processing plants. Now here there is a note in the yellow box. Let us read that. Coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in London in 1810 and in New York around 1820. Nowadays it is used as a source of heat rather than light, right? It is used as a source of heat rather than light. Okay, further let us move on to petroleum. These are all coal products which we have obtained. Coke, bitumen, all these are coal products which are used in different industries as well as for making roads and everything. Right, now let us move on to petroleum. Petroleum, you know that petrol is used as a fuel in light automobiles such as motorcycles and scooters and cars. Heavy motor vehicles like trucks and tractors run on diesel. Petrol and diesel are obtained from a natural resource called petroleum. Underline this, petrol and diesel are obtained from a natural resource called petroleum, or it is also called crude oil. The word petroleum is derived from petra, that is rock, and oleum means oil. The word petroleum is derived from petra, which means rock, and oleum means oil, as it is mined from between the rocks under the earth as shown in the figure 5.4. See, petroleum and natural gas deposits, and this is the layering from where it is being different wells are the mining is done and it is extracted from the earth's crust in this way. Okay, then further, do you know how petroleum is formed? Petroleum was formed from organisms living in the sea. Petroleum was formed from organisms living in the sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with layers of sand and clay. Over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature, and high pressure transformed the dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas, right? uh, Look at figure 5.4. It shows the deposits of petroleum and natural gas. As you see, that layer containing petroleum oil and gas is above that of water. Why it is so? Because it has got lower density than water. Water is heavier than petroleum. That is why petroleum floats on water and water settles down. That is the same case when we see it in the earth's crust. See, gas is lighter, then still heavier than it is oil, and heavier than oil is water. So water remains below and oil floats above it, and gas comes still further above it, right? Recall that oil and gas are lighter than water and do not mix with it, right? That is why they float on it. The world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA in 1859. 8 years later, in 1867, oil was struck at Makom in Assam. In India, oil is found in Assam, Gujarat, Mumbai High, and in the river basins of Godavari and Krishna. Now, refining of petroleum. Now, this petroleum is refined to obtain different substances from it, and these different substances are being used for several other uses. For example, we have studied synthetic fibers which are being made, plastics which are being made from petroleum products, right? So petroleum is extracted, refined into its several components, and these components are used further to make different things. Let us study that. Refining of petroleum. Petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has an unpleasant odor. It has got very bad smell. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin, wax, etc. The process of separating the various constituents fractions of petroleum is known as refining. It is carried out in petroleum refinery. It is also called fractional distillation of petroleum. Now here in table 5.1 you have given various constituents of petroleum and their uses are given. So let us go through it. Constituents of petroleum gas in liquid form, that is LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, which is being used as a domestic fuel for home and industry. जो गैस पाइपलाइन में से आता है या सिलेंडर्स में से आता है, जो कुकिंग के लिए आप यूज़ करते हो, दैट इज़ LPG. Then second is petrol. Petrol is used as motor fuel, aviation fuel and solvent for dry cleaning. Various dry cleaning is being done in petrol because it tends to dissolve many kinds of stains. आपके कपड़ों के ऊपर कुछ दाग लगे हुए होते हैं, वो पेट्रोल easily dissolve कर लेता है. That is why it is also used in dry cleaning industry. Then kerosene. Kerosene is used as fuel in stoves, lamps or jet aircrafts. For spacecrafts, kerosene is used as a fuel. Then diesel. Diesel is used as fuel for heavy motor vehicles and electric generators. Then lubricating oil. Lubricating oil is used as lubrication, used as a oil for lubrication in different livers and joints. Then paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is used for ointments, candles, Vaseline, petroleum jelly, etc. Right? Then bitumen. Bitumen is used for making paints and road surfacing. You have to write down all this names of different products of petroleum and their uses, because you need to learn that. Write it one time in your notebook. Further, let us study various constituents of petroleum. Various constituents of petroleum and their uses are given in table 5.1. Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. These are termed as petrochemicals. These are used in the manufacture of detergents, fibers like polyester, nylon, acrylic. All these are synthetic fibers that we have already studied in synthetic fibers and plastics. Polythene, it is a plastic, and other man-made plastics. Hydrogen gas obtained from natural gas is used in the production of fertilizers, that is urea. Due to its great commercial importance, petroleum is also called as black gold, right? This is very important. Due to its high commercial importance, it is called black gold. Further, let us go through natural gas. Natural gas is a very important fossil fuel because it is very easy to transport through pipes. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, that is CNG. CNG is used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. It is a cleaner fuel because it causes less pollution, and nowadays there are several vehicles which run on CNG. The great advantage of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories where it can be supplied through pipes. Such a network of pipelines exists in Vadodara, Gujarat, some parts of Delhi and other places, right? So in our city we are using CNG as fuel in domestic parts also, and several pipelines have been done for using the for supplying this CNG throughout the parts of the city in the residential areas. Natural gas is also used as a starting material for manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. India has vast reserves of natural gas. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and in the Krishna Godavari Delta. Can coal and petroleum and natural gas be prepared in the laboratory from dead organisms? Is it possible? No, it is a natural process. So we cannot carry it out. This is not happening naturally in the labs. Several research has been carried out to do this, but then scientists have not been successful to do this because it has naturally occurred in the layers of the earth, and because of that millions of years after the petroleum and natural gas reserves have formed, right? So they are non-renewable sources of energy, so you should use them judicially. You should not waste them. Now next point is some natural resources are limited, right? We are talking about renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. That we will do next time. Just now we will stop here. After natural gas we have studied all the three types of different fuels that we get it from the earth's crust, the fossil fuels, right? All write all the underlined points in your notebook. Write this table. This is very important, the uses of different fuels that is being used. Then these important points, why petroleum is called black gold, then how refining is happening, then no need to draw this diagram, it is not needed. Then which was the first oil well which was digged in USA and then in India. Write down all these points in your notebook. We stop here today.